Welcome to the program. Ukraine's capital turned into an open art gallery for the Kyiv Lights Festival. The program of the event is very rich in events that will surely fit the taste of any creative personality. To tell us more about the first International Lights Festival in Kyiv, we're joined in the studio today by Natalya Mytrockina, the Executive Director of the event. Hello and thank you for coming.
Hello, thank you for inviting.
So, Kyiv Lights Festival is going to be held in Kyiv for the first time this year.
Exactly.
And you have already announced a wide program. Could you specify a little bit?
Yeah, of course. So first, we're very excited to start it because it was really a dream for many years to have such festival in Kyiv, and we are very inspired with the experience of other capitals and other cities. And in general, the idea was to make the festival with really different program, not only the Festival of Light, but we made as a core of the festival this mapping show and VJing show, and that's a contest, and the international contest.
Any prize for the winner?
Yes, of course, the money
prize.
What is it? And it's about, I mean, it's not that big, it's about 125,000 hryvnias. So, and we are sharing it for the places. So it's not one prize. We have 3 prizes for VJing contest and 3 prizes for mapping contests. But in the end, you know, we found out that their participants, they're so passionate and so active that it seems that they work not for money.
It's not about money for them.
Luckily, yes, that was good news. So in the end, we are making the mapping and VJing contest, and we have invited the international jury for this, and we have some Ukrainian specialists as well. So altogether 5 jury members.
So it's an international.
Yes, yes, and then. The very important part of the festival is the lecture program, which will take part during the day. The festival is a light festival, so we start many events at almost at night, starting from 9 till 11, and the lecture program will be in the daytime, all 3 days of the festival.
This is a good initiative to have the educational base, not only to have a show, but to have an educational base also.
Yes, and as soon as it's a media art and light festival, so we have the exhibition of Ukrainian media artists, and it will take place in the gallery. It's called Port Creative Hub Gallery, and it will work also during the day, starting from 12 till 8 p.m. And in the end, we have 3 main locations: Kontraktova Square, Почтовая Square, and Mikhailovskaya Square. And we have 3 buildings. That's the Ministry of Foreign Affairs on Mikhailovskaya Square. That's the National Bank of Ukraine on Kontraktova, and the River Port building on Почтовая Square. And then we have this Port Creative Hub for the gallery, for the media artists, and Art Prichal for the lecture program. So, and we are really happy to have all the locations very close to each other, so that people can easily, they can get to the Podil area and then just to really walk around and to get to the lecture, to get to exhibition, and then to come to see this evening program almost at night.
You're expecting a big audience.
Yes, you know, we announced very actively their event, and we have our tent on the Euro Village, because the festival, we started the first year as a part of official program of Eurovision, and that's why we have a good support from the city, and so we give information already for a week on this Euro Village zone on Krishchatyk Street.
But do you plan to turn it into an independent event, I mean, next year?
Yeah, that's actually the idea. We want to make it annual, and we want to make it independent, and let's see about the size of the festival, but at the moment it's already rather big, so we plan to keep at least this amount of events, and then as soon as we have bigger budget we can make more, because actually there were much more ideas, but we have to limit ourselves with the budget.
How long did it take you to prepare for the festival itself?
Yeah, altogether, I mean, we started thinking maybe a year in advance, but the active phase was for 6 months. So starting from December and up to now.
Okay, well, do you expect the international guests, the foreign guests, also to visit the festival?
Yes, luckily, because, you know, the specific of there's mapping and VJing contest. VJing, the artist should be on their venue and to play, to show his work while the DJ is playing. So it's like two parts in one.
Cooperating.
Yeah, so he doesn't know the music in advance. He's listening to it alive, and he should create the show just alive.
Oh, that requires skills.
That's really, you know, that's really pity, because we don't have that many VJers in Ukraine, because it's rather new direction and not so many specialists who are ready to try in the contest.
And also we can't cover, it's kind of expensive.
We can't cover the travel costs. That's why many VJers, they were asking if we do, but we don't, so they didn't come. But for mapping contest, you should just send your work, and then we will show it on their main building, on the Riverport building. So that's why we have 30 participants from 11 countries, and that's really a fantastic number, because the terms were rather tight, and so we are really happy and proud of us and them as well.
Well, we're all looking very forward to visiting the Kyiv Lights Festival. That was Natalya Mytrockina, the Executive Director of Kyiv Lights Festival. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.